Recognized by white markings on its legs, the Aedes aegypti is a mosquito that can spread a number of viruses and other disease agents. These illnesses include dengue fever, chikungunya, Zika, and yellow fever. The vector comes from Africa, but is now present in various tropical, subtropical, and temperate regions across the world.
It's the variety of the mosquito that, and the females, no, because for the eggs, no, they need the blood, and then they deposit the eggs, and then in this good climate conditions, especially flooding.
It's dengue season, and the swarms of mosquitoes that come alive at sunset are voracious. Males thrive on fruit, while their female counterparts are bloodsuckers. They need it to mature their eggs. These small biting flies are attracted to chemical substances produced by mammals, including ammonia and carbon dioxide. Hosts include horses and humans.
The mosquitoes have developed abilities to become more resistant as everything else. The mosquitoes create, especially the virus, because dengue is a virus disease. Meaning the mosquito ability to survive in urban and suburban regions, and the perfect conditions. No? What are the perfect conditions? Is right now is a rainy season, is a hurricane season. We have floodings. We have this all waters contained in different areas that are essentially the perfect space for the mosquito to essentially to the eggs to hatch, and then we have more.
Dengue fever is frequently asymptomatic. If symptoms appear, they typically begin 3 to 14 days after infection. There is no specific treatment for dengue fever. In mild cases, treatment is focused on treating pain symptoms. Severe cases of dengue require hospitalization.
As a country, we have reported 865 dengue cases, 383 lab confirmed cases, and 482 clinical confirmed cases. 75% of those cases come from the Oranjewak, Cayo, and Toledo districts. The Toledo district, majority of their cases are from Punta Gorda town, and of course, Bella Vista.
Back in March, the Pan American Health Organization warned of an increase in dengue cases in the Americas. At the time, over 3.5 million cases and more than 1,000 deaths had been reported in the region.
In 2019, a record was set for the highest incidence of dengue in the region. At that time, the region saw 3.18 million dengue cases. That record was broken in 2023, where the region saw 4.5 million cases. We're at week 27, as I said earlier, but the most recent report from PAHO shows that at week 24 of this year, there have been a reported 10.1 million cases. So you could see where in the past 5 years, the region has seen 3 records set for the highest incidence of dengue ever.
Several environmental and social factors contribute to the spread of dengue, including rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and the El Niño phenomenon. Rapid population growth and unplanned urbanization also play a crucial role, including poor housing conditions and inadequate water and sanitation services create mosquito breeding sites through discarded objects that can collect water.
Most of the times, the classic signs of dengue is the patients, after they are bitten by the mosquito, we have an incubation period that can vary between 3 to 14 days, an average of 7 days. In that, in that moment, then the patient starts to develop initially fever, and this fever can last up to 5 days. This fever with associated symptoms, most commonly the patients are going to complain about having pain behind the eyes, muscle ache, or in some other areas we call it breaking bone fever.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of pain in the muscles and also like arthritis type of pain.
PAHO Director Jarbas Barbosa calls for action, advising strongly for heightened efforts to eliminate mosquito breeding sites and protect against mosquito bites. There is also a need for increased readiness in health services for early diagnosis and timely clinical management, and continuous work to educate the population about dengue symptoms and when to seek prompt medication. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.